Classy people, what up? You're going to have to excuse if you hear like a little sound in the background. You're gonna have to excuse me. That's how the Xbox 360 sound. Oh my goodness, they make so much noise. I could not. I completely forgot. I completely forgot how loud they are. So hopefully you guys don't hear it. Here's a new series I'm gonna be doing, and I'm gonna do it on both channels with two different teams actually. Now I have real quick. I will give a shirt to anyone that could name my running back on my Go Hard team, the Bees. If anybody, now this trivia is for anybody that's been subscribed to me since my first channel, Wyzanow. Way back in the day. I'm talking about before I actually started. I'm talking about like 2009, before I thought that YouTube was a thing and I was just posting videos on there with no commentary or nothing. If you can remember my running back's name, I don't know if you guys have been around that long. I don't know, but you guys could probably surprise me. If you can remember my running back's name, I got a t-shirt with your name on it. I'll pay for it. You pick the colors and whatnot. Bruh, if you guys remember my running back and cornerback's name, my two gold players for the Killer Bees, if you remember both of those, I'll give you each item in my Spreadshirt shop. You pick it, I'll pay for it. I just don't think anybody's going to remember any of that stuff. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys. Well, first I have to introduce to you All Pro Football 2K8. It's a game that's heavily based on legends. The legends were used to sell this game. I'm going to show you the legends that are in the game. Now, the gold legends are the best legends, and you got your silver and you got your bronzes. Now, in a lot of cases, there are some silvers that are as good as golds or better. There are some cases where some of the bronzes play almost as good as the golds, and there are some cases where because if a team doesn't have enough legends, which none of them do, they fill them in with generic players. There are some generic players that play as good as silver players, namely a guy named Terry Supernaw. He's a cornerback, a generic cornerback, but he is so good in this game, it's ridiculous. All right, so we got Warren Moon, Thurman Thomas, Jackie Smith. A lot of these guys, you're gonna wonder, man, why aren't they in MUT? We just got Anthony Munoz this year in MUT. Irvin Fryer, why don't we have him? Greg Lloyd, I think we definitely had him in Madden 12. We don't have him now. Jesse Tuggle, can we get Jesse Tuggle? Ronnie Bull, Marty Lyons, I don't know much about him. And Eugene Robinson, pretty decent safety right there. Let's go over to Steve Young, Chuck Monkey. Wow, all right, let me just move on. That was wrong of me. Bobby Mitchell. Ben Coates was a beast. He played for the Ravens. I believe he was on that Super Bowl team. Harry Carson. How do we not have him in MUT? Really, EA? Jack Tatum? What's taking so long? Dave Craig was good. Greg Bell. William Perry. Can you believe they had him as a bronze player? Ken Norton Jr. MUT. Come on now. I wasn't gonna even try that guy's name. Emmitt Smith, John Mackey. This right here is the first, this is when I first recognized who John Mackey was, and then I had to start looking him up and looking up his film, and I'm like, yo, this dude was a beast. They also have abilities. You see these little items down here at the bottom of their cards. Those are abilities. I'll show you what some of them are. I'll show you the ones that actually matter. I'm not going to show you all of them. Because there's a lot of them. There's really a lot. Or I'll explain some of them, and I'll show you all of them. But I'll explain some of them. Stan Jones. I mean, he's a guard, so I'm not going to know much about him. But F it, man. MUT, get on it. Reggie White, of course. Dick Butkus. So this, how do we not have Dick Butkus in MUT? I don't know. This looks like a really good team right here, the Beast. Herman Moore, good wide receiver. Bob Sinclair. How do we not have Bobby Sinclair, MUT? Come on, get on it. Too Tall Jones, are you kidding me? A lot of you guys are younger and don't know about these guys. But for my old heads, for anybody that's about 25 and up, you know who all these guys are, man. Because that's back when we had NFL films and we used to watch, like NFL films used to be on ESPN. I don't know if it still comes on a different channel. But we used to watch all of these guys' highlights. Bernie Kosar, Bart Starr, this running back right here. I hear he was pretty good. I never saw his film, but I hear he was really good. He's actually pretty good in this game, even though he doesn't have a lot of abilities. Andre Reed, we just got him in MUT this year. What's his name? Dermonte Dawson, a center. And he played for Pittsburgh. Had a pretty long career. Elvin Bethea. Roger Worley, a cornerback, a white cornerback. I remember guys used to make all white teams, and it was funny. They'll make like all white teams, and then they have the white uniforms or whatever, the white generic players. And you can't pick your generic players. You just have to, kind of randomly get them. Natron Means of the Chargers. He only played for the Chargers. Okay, I know he played for the Chargers. He only played for the Chargers for that long? That's it? Man, I know he was on their Super Bowl team. The Super Bowl that they lost to the Niners. But he was on it. Pete Meltz. I can never say this guy's name. Metzler. He's good. Just trust me on that one. He's really, really good, even though he's a bronze. Terry McDaniel's decent. Nolan Crowell. This video is probably going to take a while. There's a lot of legends in this game. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to show it to you. Dick Anderson. Eric Turner, Tommy Kramer. If I don't say their name, I've never really heard of them outside of this game. So, yeah. Cliff Branch, of course, I heard of him. Ray Guy, punter. He's in the game. He should be gold, but I'm sure that they know that nobody's going to pick a gold punter. O.J. Simpson, yes, he's in this game. And quick, what do you call it? Quick fun fact. When this game first came out, O.J. Simpson, before the patch, he was on a team called the Killers. Yeah. Of course, they had the patch that and put him on another team. Jack Lambert. We do have Jack Lambert. Okay. Or we had Jack Lambert. But I believe we still have him. Randall Cunningham. Jerome Brown. Mutt. Get on that, please. Alvin Harper. Mark Carrier. Clyde Simmons. Dan. Did we have him in Mutt before? I mean, not Dan. John. Nah, we didn't have him. I thought we did, but we didn't. Otto Graham. Earl Campbell. Can we get him? I believe we had him at one point. Can we get him back, Mutt? Can we get Earl Campbell back? He needs the money for the hospital bills. Let's get that. The Federals. Larry Little. A lot of these guys, man, Mutt need to get up on it. Roosevelt Brown. Floyd Little. I have heard of Floyd Little. Ernest Givens. Rob Moore. Rob Moore was pretty good. Let's see. Otis Wilson was pretty good. Let's keep it pushing to the Firebirds, who have no gold players. Billy Joe Dupree. I would want him on my team just for the namesake. Who else we have in here? Bunch of silver guys who I don't really know of. Brad Van Pelt. He was good. Hold up. Did I skip anybody? That was the last one. Solomon Wilcox was good. He was a good one. Joe Perry. Come on. Raymond Berry. This guy's a beast in this game. And he was a beast for the Colts. Why is he not in Mutt? I'll never know. Leroy Selman. I don't know the brother. Don Maynard. It's just some guys you wonder how they're not in the game. And he is the best. He's one of the best wide receivers in this entire game. But as a silver, he's definitely the best. He was a glitch, this guy right here. He was a glitch. Let's see. He was pretty good. He was another glitch at defensive tackle. Lester Hayes. Beast in this game. Beast in this game. Eric Green. Scott Studwall. Let's see, we got the Indians, Bobby Brown, tackle Derek Thomas, Ken Stabler, Billy Simmons, Jay Novick, Christian Okoye, I don't even know how Yancey Thigpen was a beast. Dave Butts. Need him on my team. Tommy Tolbert. Robert Brazil was really good in this game. He's really, really, really good. Is it because of his height? What's his height? 6'4". That's why he was so good. He's really good. And this team right here is ridiculous. This team is ridiculous. Wait till you see this shit here. This team, and then there's the Americans that is just stupid. Dan Marino, Mike Ditka. That's all you need on your team. These two together ain't fair. These two together ain't fair in this game. It's just not fair. Then they got their offensive line beefed up. Their offensive line is beefy. They got Gary Clark, Lenny Moore, wide receiver. This team is pretty darn stacked. A silver tackle. They got some players, man. They got another tackle here. Charlie Waters is a good safety, really good safety. He grabs balls. The Knights, Johnny U. Before they patched him, he was a glitch in this game, a straight up glitch. Walter Payton is a glitch in this game with that scissors kick move that he does. Yeah, we got the Walter Payton scissor kick animation in this game, and it is crazy. Pete Files or Piola or whatever the hell his name is. He's really good in this game. He's good. Ragged Ishmael. When's the last time you heard of him? He's good. In this game, not as much. He's just really fast. Let's see. Leon Lett, Chuck Knoll. Why don't we have him, Mutt? Leon Lett. Why don't we have him? Albert Lewis. Not as much. But Chuck Knoll, really? I'm sorry, team wasn't the Americans. It was this team, the Legends. This team just isn't fair. Just look at the first four. I'm just going to let these first four just settle into your mind. And they have all 5 abilities. I'm going to let the first 4 just settle in. John Elway, Barry, Jerry Rice, Mike Singletary. Even in Mutt, that's a glitch right there. Even in Mutt, that ain't fair. Let's keep it pushing. Rod Wilson. Motherfuckers got Rod Wilson. How I'm gonna beat this team when I do my series? How, EA? How? Ronnie Lott. Bruh. This ain't fair, EA. This is not fair whatsoever. Even though this is a 2K game. Alright, LC Greenwood, he was really good. Dwight Clark, yeah, I know who Dwight Clark is. Randy Cross, I don't know who he is, but he's a pretty good blocker. Tony Baselli. And that's it, but this team is freaking loaded. Alright, the Minutemen, Marcus Allen. We used to have him in Mutt, not anymore. Deacon Jones, Joe Smith, Cliff Harris. Did we have him in Mutt at one point? I'm not sure if we had him in Mutt. A name like, what's that? Bednark? Chuck Bednark. Hope I'm saying it right. Bobby Herbert, Jim Zorn. Jim Zorn was pretty good. Decent at least, but he was alright. Troy Drayton. Don't know much about Troy Drayton. I'm sorry. Korey Stringer, and I believe they just put him in this game because he died really early in his career. He played for the Vikings. He died from heat stroke, if you guys remember that, or if you guys are old enough to remember that. That was a really sad story. He died in I believe it was OTAs, the summer workouts. That was really bad story that broke that year. On the Red Dogs, see, we got more legends here. Ron Nix, Kurt Warner. This guy's pretty decent. He's pretty decent. Mike Munchak, Greg Landry, Bobby Brister. Anybody good on this team? Yeah, this Pepper Johnson's pretty good. But other than that, this seems to push over. The Rhinos, Troy Aikman, Gale Sayers. This guy's an animal in this game. Willie Wood. This guy's pretty good. Really good. Here's the thing. Defensive tackles in this game they actually play good. Like, they actually make a huge impact. Joey Browner, beast. Straight up beast. Outside of Ronnie Lott, this is the best safety that you could get. The best strong safety that you could get. Andre Ware's good. Let's see. John Taylor is a gem. Carl Banks. He's alright. Alright, we got more teams, more legends. Shannon Sharp. Art Donovan at defensive tackle. Ain't fair. He is not fair. Joe Theismann. Ricky Waters. When's the last time you heard of Ricky Waters? Icky Woods. Do the Icky Shuffle. Alright, Bill Wade. Ricky Sanders was okay. What other? Oh, this guy. He was a really good defensive end in this game. As far as in reality, I didn't hear about him until I got this game. Brian Bosworth. They got the Boss. And that's all for this team. So it's another pushover team, but they got some gems at bronze. Quarterback, Sammy Ball. Paul Hornick. I believe he's in the he should be in the Hall of Fame. Really good running back. In this game, not so much though. Let's see. Jim Parker. Bob Lilly, Mutt. Come on. Keith Jackson. Any other gems here? No gems. Okay. The Sailors. Archie Manning is in here. Matt Snell. Otis Anderson was a good running back. He played for the Giants. I remember because I went to the Michael Strahan football camp when I was young. He was one of the guys to sign my ball. This guy's a really good defensive end. Chris Dolman. He ended his career in '99. Mel Renfro. I didn't hear about him until this game. He's okay. Doesn't have many attributes, but he's okay. Let's see. Any gems? Nope. Let's see. Mark Smith. I think they added him after the patch. That's why he doesn't have a picture there. Glenn Dawson. Any gems? Where the gems at? Randall McDaniel's good. Where the gems? No gems. Joe Montana. James Lofton. Mutt. Come on, work with me. Gino Marchetta. I don't know much about this guy. Even in this game, I don't. Chuck Foreman. Brent Jones. Leroy Butler. Mutt, get on that. And yes, Browner plays better than Leroy Butler. Steve Barkowski, he's a sleeper in this game. Dave Meggett, not so much, but he signed my ball too. Let's see. All right, nobody else here worth mentioning. Fred Blitnikoff. In this game, another glitch. Dave Wilcox, he was a good linebacker in this game. Charlie Trippy, even though he only has one attribute, he was a secret spy, bro. That dude was good. Jack Youngblood. Yo, you gonna see legends in this game. You can be like, how does Mutt not have these guys, man? Tony Nathan, Merrill Hodge, really? Let's see. Tony Martin, don't know much about Tony Martin. Chris Bellman. All right, is that all? We still got more. Willie Brown, cornerback. EA. Roger Craig. The Moose. Daryl Johnson. It's not really that good in this game though. Drew Pearson. Todd Christian. Oh my goodness. You take away Mike Ditka, this right here is the best tight end in the game. He's better than Shannon Sharp. Todd Christian was straight up cheating. Jeff Hostetler for the Giants. He played for a bunch of teams after that. I didn't even remember that he did. Oh well. And Jim Harbaugh. Why do you have two quarterbacks is beyond me. Bad programming right there. Jim Harbaugh. Let's see. Where did he go after the Colts? He played for the Ravens? I didn't know that. Huh. Okay. Bill Curry. Yeah, why don't we have Jim Harbaugh as a quarterback in Mutt? It's not like the rights aren't there. They have him in the game. Why not put him at quarterback? It's beyond me. Mike Golick. Mike Golick is in this game. And we still got more teams. Oh my goodness. Roger Staubach. Fuck you. Leroy Kelly. Randy White. He was pretty good. We got the Dick. The Dick is it. My phone's going off. I'll alert everybody there. The Dick is in this game. That's the best cornerback outside of what you could possibly create yourself. Do I know any of these other guys? Carl Mecklenburg, we have him in Mutt finally this year. Nick Bonatura. I believe that this team right here specializes in defense. Is this that team? Yeah, this is the team. Yeah, they specialize in defense. Lim Barney. With his stance, though. Oh, any gems? Don't know these guys. Yeah, don't know these guys. The Werewolves. Okay, see, now we're getting into my teams. And I don't think I can show you my teams. Well, I can show you my teams, but, you know, these are the guys I created. I created these two guys because they had the generic. These are the generic, two of the generic players in the game that are pretty good. So I created them and made them gold players. Don't ask why I'm... Don't ask. Don't ask. I'll probably make a team for this channel, but the Killer Bees are going to go on my other channel. For this channel, I'm going to make a team. Alright, the Bulldogs. Earl Campbell. Derek Thomas. Yeah, I created this team. I believe I wanted to go heavy defense on this team. Yeah, I wanted to go heavy. Jack Tatum. And they don't even got him on the team. But Jack Tatum's in the game. Yeah. I wanted to make this a defense-heavy team. So Albert Lewis, Dexter Manley, Clyde Simmons, Eric Green. Yeah, so most of my bronzes is like split between offense and defense. And then we got a lot of defense the rest of the way with Earl Campbell. This was back. I created this team back when Earl Campbell was all you needed on your team. Because you could not, like, everybody would average 300 yards a game with Earl Campbell. You could not tackle him. It was impossible to tackle him. He was Bo Jackson of Techno Bowl in this game. You couldn't tackle Earl Campbell. You just couldn't. It was impossible. Especially if you knew how to use him right and power up his shoulder charge. Impossible. Couldn't stop him. But yeah, this is my defense-heavy team. The Bandits. I think this is a pretty even team. I like playing with this team. I showed some games on my Wyzanow channel with this team. So we got Barry Sanders, Terry Supernaw, Andre Reed, Elvin Bethea, Greg Lloyd, and let's see. Yep. All right, let's keep it pushing. I had to edit that out because you guys are gonna see my Killer Bees team, and I can't give that away. All right, Lawrence Phillips, Night Train Lane. The Dick. Alright. I don't know. I created this guy. So I must have created him off another generic name. Reggie Wayne. Was this? Okay. I was making a Colts team and then it just turned into something else. I'm sorry. Bob Sanders I made. Tommy Frazier. Oh no, I was just making some of my favorite players. That's what I was doing here. So we got Billy Joe Bobber, I was making a random name. Black, random name. Lawrence Taylor. This is another generic name that's in the game. Ahmad Johnson. Don't ask. It's wrestling. This is what I was doing 7-8 years ago. I was making stuff like this long before YouTube. Tommy Frazier. All right, we got into all of that. The Americans. Billy Joe Angel was a really good running back for me. Not as good as my favorite created running back. Night Train, Andre, Lim Barney, Lester Hayes. I think it's Lester Hayes. It's either Lim Barney or Lester Hayes that got that stance where they spread their legs really wide when they're in the press. Like, that's just how they stand in this game. It's his signature stance. Yeah, it's the rest of that team. Longhorns. Oh, this was straight up cheating. This team was straight up cheating. This is post-patch with Walter Payton. Oh, goodness. Willie Washington, he was a glitch. Like, there's certain attributes that I'm gonna have to put up different videos. I'm gonna have to put up another video. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to put up another video showing you guys some of the tricks of the trade with this game. But this team right here, I was straight cheating with this team. I was straight up cheating with this team. Oh my goodness. I think it's Lynn Barney that got the stance. Is it Lynn? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's Lynn Barney that got the stance. Then we got the Clash, Walter Payton, Willie Brown, Andre Reed, Jerome Brown. This right here has to be a CPU team. This has to be a CPU team. I think this is a CPU team. All right, the American, yeah, it was a CPU team. The Americans, Warren Moon, Thurman Thomas. Oh, okay, so we're back at the beginning. Yeah, all right, so they used to have, it wasn't the Killers, it was the Assassins. And they had O.J. Simpson on this team. All right, but that's all for this video. I'm going to have to make another video showing you guys like attributes and things like that to keep you guys updated. And give you guys more of a thorough explanation on how this game used to work. So for this one, I was just showing you guys the roster, making the announcement that I'm going to be bringing this series to both of the channels. This channel, I'm going to create a team and play with it here. The other channel, link for that will be in the description. I am going to use my Killer Bees and play with that one there. So again, if you could guess the name of my running back, get a t-shirt, all expenses paid. If you can name my running back and my cornerback that I created for the Killer Bees from back in the day, you get each item, which is a mouse pad, a shot glass, a mug, like a coffee mug, and a shirt. That's what I have in the shop right now. You get all of that, my treat. And that's because I don't think that you guys are going to guess it whatsoever. But that's all I got for this video. It's gone pretty long. Oh my goodness, almost a half hour. Jesus Christ. Bye.